Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to give you my thorough and hands-on review of Bluehost. First, I'll go over some of the more important features of Bluehost and why I use them to host all of my blogs. And then later on, I'll actually take you inside the control panel of Bluehost and show you kind of how it works. So first, let me just touch on why I've eventually moved all of my blogs away from other hosts like HostGator and iPage over to Bluehost. The first and most important reason is that Bluehost hosting is really, really fast. So if you go to their hosting features section of their website, they talk about how they have dual quad processors. And for those of you that aren't internet marketing nerds or website geeks, all that means is that their hosting is really fast. And as you know, people on the internet, they're really impatient. They don't have time to wait for your site to load. So if you have a slow loading site, it just makes your promotion of your site a lot harder. And also for search engine optimization purposes, Google prefers sites that load faster. And that's one of the reasons that I've found that my Bluehost sites tend to do a bit better than my sites that used to be hosted on other hosts. So they also have a lot of other features too, like unlimited domains, unlimited size, and they throw in a free domain when you buy a hosting plan with them using the link below. And you also get a $100 free Google credit. So Bluehost is just they have a lot of the features that other hosts have, plus some extras, and they're faster and they're a bit cheaper. If you use the link below this video, you can get hosting for only $4.95 a month. Which is very cheap. So let's just take you behind the scenes for a second and see what Bluehost is all about once you do buy a hosting plan with them. So here you are, and don't be overwhelmed. I know there's a lot of icons and buttons here, but for most people starting a blog or even an e-commerce site, you only need maybe 3 or 4 of these buttons. And I'm not going to go into all of them. I'm just going to show how easy it is to do certain things on Bluehost, and on other hosting plans they're quite a bit harder. On other hosting providers, I mean. So the first one is Cloudflare. Now Cloudflare is called the CDN, and all that is that Cloudflare works with Bluehost to host some of your site on their servers, and their servers are even faster than Bluehost. So what that does is it makes your site load quite a bit faster. Cloudflare usually costs about $30 a month, but if you have a Bluehost account, it's free. And this is a new feature of Bluehost. And something that I didn't really know anything about Cloudflare until Bluehost had it. But now that it's on all of my sites, they load a lot faster. And it also helps protect your sites against attacks and hacks, which are surprisingly common. So let's say you purchased a Bluehost plan, and here you are. The first thing you want to do is, once you have your domain registered with them, is set up an email account, and that's super easy. All you have to do is click on email accounts, put in whatever email address you want, and click OK, and you have a live active email account. It's not much different than signing up at Gmail or Yahoo, but the difference is you have a much more professional email because it's at yoursite.com or .net or whatever. This other stuff like files and security, you probably won't need that type of these type of things, because I highly recommend you use this feature here, which is the site builder feature that installs WordPress. Now you probably heard of WordPress because it's the most popular blogging platform, but even if you don't run a blog, if you run an e-commerce site or a store site, I do recommend installing WordPress just because it's really flexible, very search engine friendly, and very easy to use. I used to run, when I signed up for Bluehost initially, I use some of their website templates, and they're nice enough and they look pretty good, but they don't give you the features that WordPress does, and they're not as user friendly. I mean, WordPress is like the Windows for the internet. It's super simple to use, and some other hosts you have to download WordPress and then upload it to your server, and it's kind of complicated, and sometimes you even have to hire someone else to help you. But Bluehost literally has one-click WordPress installation. You just click this button, tell them the domain you want to install WordPress on, and it does it with one click. It's like 30 seconds, and you have a fully functioning site. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and you got to see some of the features of Bluehost and what separates it from some other hosts. And just to sum up, basically Bluehost has all the features of other hosts, plus some extra, and it's cheaper. And you do save some money if you click on the link below this video. So click on that link below and join Bluehost now, and you won't regret it. Thanks for watching.